Happy Thursday, co-creators, and welcome to another edition of Teena Sessions, 365 inspirational quotes with me, your life coach, Teena Jones. Well, we're at day number 40, and as you can see, I've decided to broadcast live from our backyard right off the bay. This is Nassau Bay, and it was such a beautiful day. I decided to come outdoors and broadcast, and so it was so pretty. If you see birds, egrets, pelicans fly by, pay them no mind. They may even land nearby. And so you may hear plane noises and that sort of thing there, but it's all part of the environment. Okay. How was your Thursday? Hope your Thursday was wonderful and fantastic. Mine was very busy, but I'm so blessed and excited to be here with each and every one of you. Whether you're new or you're one of my loyal viewers, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate, adore, and love each and every one of you for choosing to spend this time with me. Well, you know it's Thursday and it's Prosperity and Abundance Day. So today we're going to talk about the law of compensation. One of my favorite all-time quotes is, "What you are seeking is also seeking you." Ooh, don't you love that? We're going to talk about the law of compensation, of sowing and reaping. Some people believe if they have this, kind of tight man mentality where they're not going to spend very much money, they're going to hold on for the rainy day, that they are somehow, some way is going to be wealthy. And those that are tight with money are stopping the flow of money. Money is energy. It's circulation. That means it has to come and has to go. And we are responsible for keeping it circulating. If you look at nature, nature is abundant. Everything circulates. You have seasons. You have leaves fall, and then they come again. Grass die, and then it comes up again. And so if you have that fear-based mentality where you have to hold on tight to your money, then this session is dedicated to you. I'm going to give you some steps to help you come out of that mindset, because it's a lack mindset that you'll never have enough. And so to have that mindset means that you're going to stop the flow of abundance. You're going to tie it up, if you will. And you don't want to do that. So I'm going to give you 4 steps to help you to where you can begin to get the flow, knowing that as you give, more comes to you. All right? Don't you like that? As you give, more will flow to you. And so while I get the steps, if you have the mindset that once you become wealthy, or you have a certain number that you need to have in the bank before you're able to give money, whether it's through tithing or whether you see someone that you want to give money to, if you want to give $1, when they ask you at the grocery counter, you would like to give $1 for this, most people say no. But if you want more money, you've got to plant the seed. You've got to start circulating that thing. Okay, if I want something, like say for instance, fruit, or any type of seed that you wanna actually bloom and grow, you gotta plant a seed. And if you want the money to bloom in your life, you've got to plant the seed. You've got to start giving. You've got to start circulating. You can't hold on that money with that fear energy, because it stagnates your money. You'll be surprised how the universe will bless you when you bless someone else. So for those people that don't like to tip, you got to come out of that. If someone is serving you in a certain way and you like the service, give that gratuity. Don't start holding on and say, well, I only got this much. Don't have that lack mind. This is about abundance and aligning your mind with abundance, with God, with the universe. And so having that tight man's or tight woman mentality is only going to keep you there. All right. It's going to keep you strapped. You cannot enjoy your life if you're that way. So let me give you the steps that's going to help you come out of that mindset. And if you know someone that needs to watch this particular Teena session, tell them to watch number 40, day number 40, to help you unleash this thing. So you get what you give. That's the first thing. You get what you give. I remember learning this law of compensation years ago, and I was never tight with my money, but there were certain things I wouldn't give to. And then when I learned about this, so you know what? Where I say no, I'm going to start saying yes. And I kid you not, I started finding money. One time I found $100. I was coming out of the grocery store, and I was like, I have never found at that time. I never, to this day, I've never just walked up on $100. It was right there on the ground. And I'm like, oh my God, this stuff really, really works. I just could not believe that this was happening. And so when I tell you that it works, start doing the things that you ordinarily say no to. Okay. So if you normally give 10%, start giving the 15%. Do 20%. If you got good service, pay for it. Let the universe know that, hey, I'm not lacking. If you want to start making whatever that salary is, $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, whatever number you set, but you've got to start planting the seed for it. All right. It's the law of compensation. It's like karma. What you give, you're going to reap what you sow. So you got to start sowing those seeds. Okay. You can't sow it with fear. You have to sow it with faith. So that's the first thing. You get what you give. Increase your value. We just talked about that. If you're already doing a little bit, do a little bit more and do it gladly. If you got good service. Now, if you didn't get good service, then don't do it. But that lets the universe know that you're serious and that you want to really be compensated for what you're worth. All right. And then fill your mind with success. We talk a lot about on Teena sessions, visualization work. Are you doing your mind movies at night before you drift off to sleep? Just tuning in, picturing what you want. If you have a certain number in mind, a salary that you want to make in 12 months, what does that look like? Paint the picture in your mind. What are you driving? Where do you live? How are you dressing? You've got to paint that kind of picture. You have to get detailed with your mind movies. So you've got to do that with your mind. You've got to picture yourself successful. Okay. When you see yourself with that income, you now have to paint the picture of what that looks like for you, because it looks different for everyone. All right. So that's number 2. And then provide the causes and enjoy the effects. So the cause is because you're doing whatever work you're doing, this is the effect of your life. You've got to see, just think of a movie. If there is a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an end. So that's how you've got to do it with your mind movie. Okay. Now, in your movie, you may start out with, hey, I got an increase. You may see your boss giving you an increase or see yourself getting a new job. And now you're excited. And now the middle parts that you're telling people about. You may be telling your spouse, your significant other, your best friend, your cousin, hey, guess what? I got a promotion. I got an increase. I'm making double what I'm making now. And feel that feeling of excitement. That's very important. And then the end, what's the effect from that cause? Because you got this promotion and you told people about it and you start celebrating, the effect is, I got a bigger house. I have this new car. My bank account is bigger. Start seeing those zeros, those added zeros in your bank account. You've got to play a part in your role of abundance. Okay? You've got to play the part. You've got to play the part. That's very important. So the law of compensation is what you are seeking is also seeking you. What if you're the reason that you're not getting what you want? What if you're the reason for the holdup? Have you ever thought about that? What if you are the reason? While you're waiting on God, God is waiting on you. You can't wait until you get more money because you're not planting those seeds. Okay? You got to start planting the seeds. You got to plant them here and you got to do it physically. Give $1 extra. Give $2. Tip when you go out of town and you go to a hotel, tip the bellboy, the bellhop, the taxi person, the Uber person. That's showing the universe that, hey, I got it going on. I have a wealth consciousness. Give me more to give. All right? Does that sound all right to you? All right. I love the law of compensation. It's so, freeing to know that, hey, don't let the ego fool you into thinking, well, you don't make that much money. No, you make enough to where you can give. There's always someone off worse than you. So give where you can give. The universe will show you where you can give. But you have to be open to it. The universe is probably giving you an abundant people to give $1, $2 to, but you've been so conditioned to think in lack to where you're overlooking your blessings. So don't do that. Exercise this very powerful law today. The law of compensation will change your life. All right. And today's affirmation is, I am fluidly using all of my wealth in every way possible. I am fluidly using all my wealth in every way possible. Fluidly give. That's what it's all about. Fill your spiritual bank and watch the universe bless you in such marvelous ways. Well, it's time for the guided meditation. We are doing good with time. Go ahead and get relaxed. Like I said, I know some of you may put on your headphones. Go ahead and do that. I'm so happy, guys, to broadcast live. The sun is in my eye, but I feel really good. It's so breezy out here, and it's such a beautiful day. And I'm so happy and delighted to be out in nature and to deliver Teena sessions to you. So I may do this again, Feels so good to be out here. So let's go ahead and get started for the guided meditation. If you need to get into a quiet place, go ahead and do that. If you got a backyard, you want to go out and chill in and put your headphones in while I give you your guided meditation, go ahead and do that. While I get the music ready, you can dim the lights or do what you normally do, and we will get started. And if you have any question about today's session, just email me at naturalborncoach@hotmail.com. All right? Go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice deep breath all the way in. And exhale. Once again, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale and let go. With your eyes closed, all the words that I say to you, allow them to resonate with your mind, your body, and your spirit. Own these words as your very own so that they can resonate with your spirit. I'm so happy and delighted with my life. Everything is unfolding for me in such a beautiful way. I love my life. I thank God for my life. And I'm learning to give freely of my time, my money, my talents. And it feels so good to be in this position of true power, of knowing who I am. As a result of my new mindset, abundance chases me down. Abundance in money, abundance in love, abundance and good living. And I'm so happy and delighted of my new way of living. Thank you, God, for my new way of living. And so it is. Thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Teena Sessions. I love each and every one of you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.